All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is the day. People have been asking about it, and it's finally happening. We are going to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys this roughly makes up half, maybe a third of I guess it's about half of the pins that we actually have. These are basically all of our loose pins that that aren't on like a backing card, or aren't like a part of a set that's on a card or in a box set or something like that. So these are all basically our loose pins. We put them all on boards, and we're going to show you guys all of them. They are scattered throughout our basement area down here. I've got them all laid out for you guys to see, and it's going to be a lot of fun going through these. So let's go ahead and get into it. But right before we do, I want to say thank you guys so much for helping us reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's kind of weird. It's really weird saying that. Like, I've made a YouTube channel and we've reached 1,000 plus subscribers. I'm making videos for fun. I enjoy recording at the parks. I enjoy editing and uploading these videos. I love watching them back, except I don't like listening to my voice while I'm editing or watching, because that's kind of cringy to me at least. But anyway, thank you guys so much for just helping us reach this milestone. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a giveaway here. I'm going to put that video together soon, have it out for you guys a little bit after this one. But yeah, we got some decent giveaway prizes that you guys are going to love. And once again, they're going to be awesome. These pins are awesome. I think you guys are really going to enjoy seeing this. Again, once the giveaway happens, good luck to everybody. But until that time, let's go through our pin collection and take a look. Alright, so these are what we use to put all our pins on. We just got them at Hobby Lobby. They're literally just like painting canvases. That's a super value pack. I'm not sure if they're all like that. I kind of forget because we did get these a while ago. But anyway, we have 3 different sizes here. First off, we just have this square one. I believe it's 8x8, possibly. And this one's like a 6x10 or 12, possibly a little bigger, rectangular. And then right here we got the big ones. These are we use these for any collections that are like really big for us. That could be like princesses, Mickey and Minnie, Star Wars, Marvel, attractions, stuff like that. I got all these. They're framed with wood, which is really nice. So they are sturdy. Don't have to worry about them being real floppy or anything. But yeah, these definitely get the job done, and I highly recommend them. All right, starting things off, we have these 2 mystery sets, and all the pins are circular, so that's kind of why I have them on the same board. But these first 2 rows, it is the full set of, I guess, duos. Obviously your main character and then your secondary character. That is the full set on those first 2 rows, and then right below we have like a heroes and villains set. There are 16. In both of these sets, we are missing one of the villains. It is Ursula. She goes down here by Prince Eric. I don't know why we've had so much trouble looking for her, but we haven't found her yet. Trading, I'm sure I could, at least trading in the parks, I'm sure I could buy it from somebody, or hopefully trade it with somebody next time we go. So we'll see. Let's move on. All right, next we have these 2 boards here, and these are pretty much just pretty much an animals board. It is kind of miscellaneous. It's kind of all over the place. Don't really have much of a plan going on. But all the pins on here do make up a bunch of different sets. They're just kind of miscellaneous pins added to these boards. So you got all these here. And then right over here we got some more, which are pretty cool. And this is a set of, like, I don't know if you want napping or sleeping animals, but we have 3 of them. I forget exactly how many are in this set, but we got those. And then these, they're like characters as babies, just kind of wrapped up there, which is a pretty cool set. We're still trying to find the last few of those, and hopefully we do soon. Let's move on. All right, next up we have our Disney World 50th anniversary pin board. So this is a mystery set from here to here. So it's all of these, and then all these right below, up to Orange Bird. That is that whole set. Had a lot of trouble finding one of these. I forget who it was. It was this guy. I forget his name. From I think the Muppets, maybe. This is our 50th board. And, you're probably wondering why this pin right here is off its card and on this board. We actually traded for that on a pin board. Yes, this pin was on a pin board. And so yeah, that was we definitely nabbed that as soon as we saw it. And yep, it's part of our 50th board now. Move on. All right, next up we sort of have a miscellaneous board. There's just a lot going on here. Yeah, again, it does make up some sets, like that Happiness Is set that I actually really like. We have a few from that. We have this set here, these robots. My first set, I believe there are 4 of these. We do have them on there. It's like a starter set. It's 4 pins with a lanyard. We do have it on that, but we've traded for those. I really love these ear headband pins. These are super cool. Then we got some more. Nightmare Before Christmas, of course. Love these carousel pins. That's that full set of Zootopia. That's a set of Aladdin pins. And these Pin Quest pins. These are actually kind of cool. They're like coordinates, like a compass type deal. We got more, and then I believe we have the full set of these fantasy football character pins. Starting here at Pecos Bill, going all the way across, and then some more on the second row, ending here in Pele. We do have this set of Moana pins. The Kakamoi are actually upside down. Let me see if I can flip them. There we go. But yep, we have that whole set. A couple pirate pins. We've got Donald and then Stitch, which is pretty cool. And right down here we have some Tower of Terror pins. Got Goofy, a couple Donalds, and then a Pluto working on carrying luggage. Then right here, Goofy movie 4-pin set. We have that on here, which is a pretty good movie actually. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do. But yeah, that's another one of our boards is our miscellaneous boards, so to speak. Just a lot going on there, but yeah. Next board. All right, next up we have a couple boards that are just kind of some more sets. Sets we're working on, or sets that, actually I don't know if any of these are done except for these right up here at the top 2 rows, and a couple there. But anyway, yep, these are more. We love these like sock slipper pins. I don't know how many are in the set, but we definitely don't have them all. So we're trying to continue looking for those. You got these car pins. They're different. I mean, I kind of like them. Probably not my favorite set. I do like those suitcases a lot. Right below we have these stylized characters. I believe this is the whole set. I'm gonna have to double check. Again, there are just so many pins, it's kind of hard to keep up with how many are in a set without actually like looking, which I did not do before making this video. But hey, we're all doing this together, right? We got these here, these umbrellas. These are cool pins. I think there are 6 of them, so I left space for a couple more. I think that's right. These kites, we have one of those, unfortunately. Of course, you got the rest. And next up, we have a somewhat pitiful Peter Pan board. There's not a lot on here. We do have a lot more Peter Pan pins. They're just like on cards or whatever, so we didn't want to take them off and put them on this board as they're like in sets or like limited edition, just to be kept on their card or whatever. This one is kind of cool. You got Tinkerbell in a picture frame, which I think is a really good one. But yeah, that's our Peter Pan board for now. Alright, next up we have our Tsum board, which is completely full, except for that one little spot there. I'm probably gonna have to make another one if we find too many more, but yeah, these are, for now, all of our Tsum pins, and there's a lot of them. There are a lot. I do like this. This is our Haunted Mansion set right here. These are probably my favorite on this board. I think they're really cool. But yeah, a lot of Tsum. Next up, we have our Wishables board. These are, I do like these. I like these pins. If there are any Wishables on here, I most likely traded for them. Obviously missing a lot, but yeah, that is the start of the Wishable board. And then next up, yes, I know, majority of these are fake. I don't exactly know why I like them so much, but I do. This is my Vinylmation board. Obviously I don't grab every Vinylmation I see, as I'm trying to get pickier, but in the beginning I got a lot of these, especially the ones on these 4 rows. This top row here I got a little pickier. That's kind of when I started finding ones that are actually good, like these first few. But yeah, this is my Vinylmation board for now. Alright, next up we have our dated pins, starting with that one, of course, from the year 2000, and then moving on to all these. They're not all in order, being that one there, but I didn't want to take a bunch off to get it back to where it technically needs to be, so that one's out of order, but pretty much everything else you see is going to be in order. But yeah, got a lot of dated pins, a lot. And here are the ones from this year, 2023. You have the whole set of these here, but obviously missing more from this set. And these are probably my favorite off this board. I love Sorcerer Mickey. He is my favorite character, and then of course you got Stitch, who is always popular. But yep, that is going to be our dated pins board. Alright, next up we have our basically Mickey and Friends board. We sort of had an idea what we were going to do here, but at the same time it is kind of all over the place. But yeah, this is pretty much just like Mickey and Friends, Mickey and the Gang on this board. That one I'm going to take off actually and put it on our soon to come Christmas board, as it is a Christmas sweater looking pin, so that one will be coming off and filled with something else. But for now, this is all of them. And these are from a One Family pin trading event that happened a little earlier this year, and we snagged these off a board actually. And you can find that video in my 2023 pin trading video playlist, which I will link in the description below, so you guys can check that out. We found these in Hollywood Studios, and yeah, we were definitely shocked to see them. And we got some more. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, and this one here, this is kind of a little more Mickey and Friends. Again, didn't have too much of a plan going into this, but yeah, pretty much more Mickey and Friends pins. These selfie pins are kind of cool. I do like these. Yep, there's some more. On to the next board. All right, here we go. So, this right here, this is our princess board. At least it's the majority of our princess pins. This handbag set or purse set is really cool. We've got the whole set there. These nesting dolls are really cool. We don't have them all, so I did leave some space for more. Got a lot more pins here. This pin I'm actually going to take this one off the board. It is an Alice in Wonderland pin, or actually no, I'll take the one from our other princess board. By the way, these cakes are awesome, this cake pin set. But I'm gonna take this board here, or this pin here, and put it on, I guess I'll make some space. I may take that Snow White pin and put her on the other board. But yeah, I'm gonna make space for that one. This is a really cool pin. I'm pretty sure we got this off a board, believe it or not, as well as that one, which is awesome because these are really cool pins, really nice pins. But yeah, it's crazy that you see some things on a board. But hey, this castle pin set here, this is the whole set. We actually got all these by trading. You can buy these as a set in the parks, and I believe on Shop Disney as well, unless they are out of stock. Yeah, it's a 7-pin set. I believe it's probably $35+ as the price of pins are definitely getting up there. But yeah, I tried to put this set on here as best I could. Looks a little better. But yeah, in the shape of a castle, which is awesome. And of course, we got some more. But yeah, this here and these are our princess boards. So let's move on. All right, next up we have our villains board, which has a lot of awesome pins on it. The set below, where they're all, where like the background is all pink, this is the whole set that we have, which is a set I actually really like. And right below we have the whole set of these villains' heels, which is pretty cool. Then this set here, we just recently completed it thanks to Kira. We needed Maleficent and Ursula. Got both of those, so now that set is done. But yeah, it makes up all those top row there, and then this row right below, all the way across. And right below, got some more pins. And then this set here, we have the whole set. It's kind of the main villain in there. Basically accomplices, whatever you want to call them. Got that whole set. Now there's a set, we only have this pin from it, but I believe there are maybe 7 more, something like that. But yeah, that's our villains board. And guys, it gets better from here, so stay tuned. All right, next up we have our Pixar board, which is pretty much full. Not a whole lot of space left on this one, but yep, got a lot of Pixar pins on here. A lot of cool ones. Quite a few from up, a lot more than I kind of first realized, like before we started putting them on the board. I have a decent amount of up pins that are loose, and glad to have them on the board, of course. And Monsters Inc., The Incredibles, 2 of my favorite Pixar films, so of course we got those. Got a decent amount of Coco that makes up that whole bottom row. And then just in between, kind of some miscellaneous on all that. But yep, that is our Pixar board. Let's move on. All right, so here's our attractions board, basically. Just kind of parks / attractions. Got a bunch. This one I really like. And yeah, we got a lot of cool pins on here. This one's really cool. It's kind of 3-dimensional. It's a, if you can kind of see that. It's a Tokyo Disney pin. And it's a balloon, which is really cool, and it's kind of 3-dimensional. So that's a really cool pin. I got that one fairly recently on a board. But yeah, got a lot of attraction pins. Sorry, excuse the glare. I'm trying to hold a flashlight for better lighting. Sometimes it's getting in the way, but a lot of pins on here. that's most of our attractions slash parks pins. We do have another little board right here. Which has some cool pins on it. Yeah, this is hilarious. And Ashley and I, when we were on our honeymoon, we actually traded for this pin, which is, I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Never seen this pin before, and then we saw it on the board, and we were like, we have to have that one. It's perfect. So yeah, that one's on here, along with all these others. I remember trading for this awesome big pin here. Definitely one of my favorites on the attractions board. But yeah, that is all of our attraction pins for now. Let's move on. All right, next up we have Disney Transportation. And it's about 90% the monorail, but hey, who's complaining, right? We have a ton of good ones on here. I mean, they're basically all great, but we have some that are really cool. That one's really cool. It's got a picture of Walt on it. And, oh, that's Scrooge. I didn't notice that. Those. Yeah, these pins are awesome. This one's really, really cool too. That monorail license plate, that one is awesome. So glad we have that in the collection. Then right below, oh yeah, look at this set. That is pretty sick. And right below we have some more monorail pins. And then we actually have a little cruise ship pin and a couple ferry boat pins as well. But yeah, pretty cool with the monorail board or transportation board. All right, let's move on. All right, next up we have our basically Disney food slash snacks board. Which this board, like, this looks really good. Like all these pins on this board look really good. Like the colors are awesome, pops really well. The pins are super cool as well. I love these donut pins. Then this set right down here, these kind of snacks with smiley faces, those are kind of cool. And of course you got the popsicles and the soda can pins, which are all really cool. And coffee cups, still working on those, but we've got quite a few. And this one is hilarious. This little tiki mug pin. Yeah, definitely love having that one on the board. It's so little compared to like any of the other, like these are tiny, but that is even smaller. So you can only imagine just how small that pin really is. But yeah, that is our food board. So let's move on. All right, next up we have the full set, finally, of these character fanny packs. Last one we were missing was Pua right down here. Finally got him, and we now officially have the full set. Alright, next up we have our Marvel board. Got a lot of good ones on here. These are those Kawa, I believe that's how you pronounce that, Marvel pins. My personal favorites, Miles Morales and Black Panther. Got Doctor Strange, the whole crew. Right down here you got these newer ones. Got these here. These are the only three from the new set that I have. I left space for more. I know there are a lot of them, so obviously I'll have to move some things around, like these pumpkins, to make room. But yep, here are the pumpkins. I believe we're missing 2 of them. But yeah, that's another cool set. And just a lot of other stuff, miscellaneous. Got those emblems down there. Got a full set of Avengers. And that's it. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's move on. Alright, we have finally reached the hidden Mickeys. And we've got like 8 boards of hidden Mickeys maybe. And this is the first of them. I won't go over every set as they are kind of self-explanatory. I try to keep each set from the wave in its own row. Like this top one, I believe we have all the pins from. We might, I feel like we're missing one from this set, but that might be it. Pretty sure we have all the ribbons there. Definitely don't have all the figments. Got your princesses here, don't think we have all them. These are kind of like traffic road signs or something. Then you got these surfboards down here. Definitely don't have all those. Yeah, that is board 1 of roughly 8 or so. So let's move on. All right, board number 2 here. 3 little pigs. That is the full set. All 6 plus their chaser. Got these Disneyland Ds here. This is one of 2 waves of the Disneyland D pins. And with this particular set, we just have 5 of them. You got these bathroom signs, which I really like. Or these restroom signs, especially those Space Mountain ones, of course. Yeah, these are really cool. Got these Jungle Book pins. You got these trophy pins down here. And here's another wave of the princess pins. We only have 3 from it. We got a couple attraction signs. We got Jungle Cruise and Gadget's Go Coaster, which is no longer around. And we got a couple wristwatch pins. Alright, so here is the other set of the Disneyland D pins. Once again, we have 5 of them. That Peter Pan one is really cool. And then, of course, Maleficent is really cool as well. Then we got this Star Wars set down here. We are missing one. It is Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. He is impossible to find. I could have bought him. He was somewhat expensive, but I could have bought him on, I think, eBay or something. I think somebody had a couple or so. So I'm probably going to end up doing that just because I can't find him any other way. So probably do that. Then we got these Avengers pins here. Captain America, Thor, Black Widow. Probably shouldn't start naming them because now I don't know. That could be Hawkeye. Could be someone else. And that's probably Captain Marvel, maybe. Anyway, I probably totally butchered that. But yep, we got those. Right below we have these Pixar pins. These are called, this is part of the newer hidden Mickeys. They're technically now called hidden Disney pins. And that's what these are from. These are Pixar. I think we're missing a couple from that set. Right below we have some masquerade masks, which are really cool, I think. And I think we're missing either Esmeralda or, yeah, I think we're missing Esmeralda and then the Super Completer Mickey for this particular wave. And there are two waves, or 2 sets, that I'll show you guys. Next up we have some activities pins. And then just some of those down there. That's another board. Moving on. Alright, next up, we have this wave here. This set. I love these pins. They're kind of like park attractions and such. You've got Cinderella's castle there. It's a Small World. Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Of course, you got Epcot, the Epcot ball there, Spaceship Earth, and you got the monorail going by, which is really cool. And then the chaser for this set is just an unfilled, it's a Small World. Right below, you got these guys. They're all in a set. Chaser being Baymax. Right below you got these kind of sidekick duo pins. And their chaser is going to be Jack and Gus. Right below you got these gifts wrapped up. This is the whole set. These were actually not too hard to find for us. I do see this one a lot on the boards, especially. But yeah, that set was not too hard to find. Right below we got these. Of course, my favorite being Sorcerer Mickey right there. And below we have some more sidekick duos. With their chaser being Simba and Zazu. Right below we have these Monsters University pins. They're kind of like this sorority signs or whatever. Fraternity signs. Those are pretty cool. Alright, moving on to the next board. Alright, next up, we have some more Disney World pins. So we've got these castles here. These are a really cool set and a pretty popular one when it comes to the especially newer hidden Mickeys. This is the full set, with the completer being this one with fireworks going off on it. It's a really cool set. Sorry for the shadows, I've got lights right behind me and I don't have like a super bright one just right with me to accommodate for those shadows, so bear with me. Below we have this full set of Star Wars pins, the completer being this battle droid right here, which we just ended up buying because we could not find it anywhere at all. So that's a cool set. Right below we have Lion King pins, and we have Masquerade masks, the only one being the Super Completer Mickey, which goes with that other Masquerade pin set. And below we have some Avengers, we have Spider-Man, we have the Wasp, Peter Quill, Star-Lord, Captain Marvel, and Ant-Man. Right below we have some kind of silhouetted princess pins, which are pretty cool. And then right below we have some Emperor's New Groove hidden Mickeys, which I bought from somebody. I actually like that movie, especially Kronk. He's great. But yeah, that's that set, and the chaser being an unfilled Yzma. Alright, let's move on. Alright, this one here is probably my second favorite of our hidden Mickey boards. There are just a lot of pins on here that I really like. Starting with these Alice in Wonderland playing card pins. These are probably my favorite hidden Mickey set on the board. These are really, really cool. That's the full set. And right below we have these Moana pins. This is the full set of them as well, with a chaser being Maui holding up his hook. Right below we have some crests of symbols from princesses in their respective films, which is really cool. Got Little Mermaid, got Tangled, Snow White, Cinderella, Princess and the Frog, Aladdin, with the chaser being an unfilled apple, which is pretty cool. Next up we have this set here. We are just missing Grumpy from this set, with their chaser being Happy. Hopefully you find him soon. He's kind of been tricky to find. And then right below we have some ice creams. Full set there. These Moanas. Full set there. Kakamori. Then right below we have these Mickey expression pins. Pretty cool set there. Let's move on. Alright, this is probably my favorite of our hidden Mickey boards. And every set on here is 100% complete. We're going to start right up top here. These old school Steamboat Willie pins. With the chaser being Steamboat Willie himself, which is really cool. Next up we have these attractions pins. Peter Pan's Flight, Carousel of Progress, Dumbo, Horizons, the Great Movie Ride and Haunted Mansion, with the chaser being Carousel of Progress. And right below those we have these Country Bears from Country Bear Jamboree. Don't know their names, but it's the full set of them. I do know this is Big Al though. Chaser is Big Al, which is pretty cool. Right below that we have this Bambi set, which is really cool, with the chaser being Young Bambi. Right below that we have these dog houses, which I really do like. You do see a lot of these on the boards. And this one has like two completers, both of which are Dodger. They're like in different colors, which is kind of cool, unique. And right below we have these weather vanes. Another really cool set with the chaser being Mary Poppins. And right below that we have this musical character set, which is pretty cool. Chaser being Mickey, of course. So yeah, this is probably my favorite Hidden Mickey board, not just because all the sets are done, but because I really do like a lot of them. And last but not least, we have the new Hidden Disney pins. These are what we have so far. We do have the full set of the planes. We are still working on Star Wars. We need Chewbacca and Admiral Akbar, I believe. Right below that we have these Avengers A pins. We still need a few of them. And right below we have these Pixar pins. You're just missing Buzz Lightyear, I believe. And right below we have the Fantasia pin set, and we're missing the broomsticks. So these are the newest Hidden Mickey / Hidden Disney pins that they have right now. And yep, looks pretty good. All right, here we go. It is time for Star Wars, my friends. Starting out with these four here from Galaxy's Edge. These are from Savvy's Workshop. Build your own lightsaber. We have all four, which are really cool. Moving on, we have some Galaxy's Edge pins. Droid Depot. And below we have this set of droids here. And then these right here I love. These are all from Episode 4, A New Hope. Right below we have some Tsum Tsums. I actually don't know how these got on this board. They must have been duplicates or something. But below that we have some Mandalorian and Boba Fett pins. A couple of the egg pins there. And then just some miscellaneous. Alright, on the next board we have this full set. These white and black pins. Full set of droids. Which is really cool. My favorite, of course, being the mouse droid. First one there. Below we have these. Another really cool set. And of course we just work into some smaller sets here. Snowflakes are pretty cool. And below you can see we got some Rogue Ones. We got all these down here. Pretty cool. Alright, next up we have a bunch more Tsum Tsum Star Wars pins. I have these in order from episode 1 through episode 7, which is pretty cool. Over here, this is one of my favorite sets. These are Stormtrooper helmets. These are super cool. I love this set, especially this barcode one down here. Definitely my favorite. And last but not least, we have my board. Starting off with Sorcerer Mickey, of course. This one is so cool. This one's so cool as it opens up to a color picture, and then when you slide it back in. Yeah, that is awesome. Of course, you got Space Mountain, favorite attraction. Big Thunder Mountain, definitely up there. Got a Yeti. This Tower of Terror pin is super cool. folds out. Which is awesome. It's magnetic, so it all goes back like that. You got Star Wars here, Luke Skywalker. This full set of the droid pins with the completer. Stormtroopers, I love them. This is a Vinylmation Stormtrooper pin. Galaxy's Edge, of course. I'm looking for the I love you to the I know. It's a 2-pin set with Leia and Han Solo. Got Black Panther, Thor, Doctor Strange, Spidey, Rocket, and another Thor. Villains, 2 of my favorites. That dolphin pin, that's actually from SeaWorld, but it's on this board just because it's the only SeaWorld pin that I've ever seen, especially obviously ever seen at a Disney park, so that's why it's on there. There's actually a VHS tape pin. I love VHS tapes, so that's why it's on there. And of course these food pins, love pizza, love burgers. And of course the I'm here for the pins, why not? Crown from Emperor's New Groove in kind of a car form. We got Maui. And then this pin here that we found on a board. I love the Jungle Book, love video games. There's a game console with the Jungle Book, which is really cool. So, that is my pin board. My personal pin board. Alright, that's going to do it from us today here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun putting all these pins on the board. It took us a very long time. But we very thoroughly enjoyed doing it, and we love showing them to people when they come over, and everyone that has seen them, that's come over and seen them, they're blown away and they love it. So we're glad we can add that aspect to this hobby that we love doing, and I hope you guys also enjoyed seeing them. So again, thank you all for tuning in. If you made it to this point, I really do appreciate you guys watching the video all the way through. And again, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in our next video, which is going to be the giveaway. So, until then, be safe, keep it magical, and I'll see you guys in the next video.